Arrest Major Habibullah Khan on charges of treason and sedition under penalty of death.
If you admit it was you who gave him the pamphlet...
He could face the firing squad next to Habibullah.
You are not Nakamura. Who is Lim Tae-seo?
Don't say his name!
Aren't you tired? Tired of everyone deciding your life, your future for you?
You raped her.
I need to find out who that man is.
Please, just tell me his name!
Guan Meng.
You better not. There's blood on your clothes. We better go and bathe.
Do we tell Mark? Guan Ming is her friend. I think we should tell Mark.
I don't want Mark to know. And I don't want you involved in this matter anymore.
What did you mean?
It means I don't want you to help me. And I don't want you to even discuss it with me. Guan Ming is a powerful man with connections. You have a career he could try and jeopardize.
June, what are you going to do?
I don't know. Yet. But it's not going to go well with Guan Ming. That's for sure.
Yes, sir. I understand. I'll have it under control. That was a fine mess last night. It was supposed to be a routine roundup of troublemakers, but now we have a dead body on our hands.
I'm here to talk to you about the deceased.
Hojo Yoshisada, manager of Joy World Nightclub.
Hojo was complicit to the rape of several women, volunteer nurses, during the war. And although he didn't actually commit those crimes, he knew the person who did it.
And?
Before he died, Hojo revealed the name of that person to me. Ong Guan Ming, owner of Joy World Nightclub.
And what would you have me do?
Open an investigation. Well, you are putting Japanese officers on trial for their war crimes,
But
so...
these are Japanese officers, soldiers.
And a local like Guan Ming gets a free pass?
It's not as simple as that. I would need some evidence. Witness testimony.
You have witness testimony. Me.
I'm sorry. Truly, I am.
Then will you help me? There were several of us. I'm sure if we start digging, we'll...
Miss Chen, as much as I do sympathize with you, what you've laid out in front of me today is tenuous at best.
Tenuous?
Firstly, how do you know Hojo is telling the truth? That he wasn't trying to set Guan Meng up? I would need more than the final ramblings of a dead man and your word that it happened. And secondly, and this is the point that I must stress, Guan Meng is an extremely influential man about town. I would tread carefully if I were going to accuse him of something like rape.
Is that a threat?
Take it as sound advice.
You're telling me to drop the case?
I'm telling you that Maybe Guanming slipped up in the past, but now he's a pillar of society. He contributes generously to local charities and helps out with the supplies distributing unit. He helps us with our peacetime operations.
He has you in his pocket.
I believe this meeting is over, Miss Chiang.
Of course. I wouldn't expect much assistance from a man who regards the rape of women as a slip-up.
Miss Chiang.
How dare you use my club as a venue for your operation? What were you thinking?
I was thinking, what was Hojo doing here?
What are you talking about?
I thought he was supposed to be hiding. Why did he come here? And why did Ah Ting chase him and kill him? Did you arrange it?
Why would I do that?
I don't know. Maybe he knew something. The two of you spent a lot of time together during the war, right? And the other night, when June came to the club. Give me a name now!
I don't know what you're talking about!
Tell me his name. She wanted Hojo to give her a name. Was it your name?
Listen, Helen. I need your help.
You are my boss, Mr. Ong. And I'm supposed to help you. But not this time.
我有话跟你说。你为什么要出卖弟兄？
阿丁是一条疯狗，到处杀人，无法无天。如果不把他关在笼子里，他迟早有一天会把我们害死的。
对，可是你不能用英军的实力来关他，你这样做是背叛。
我有我的原因，为什么要这么做？我相信你会帮我跟组织解释。
喂。上头很生气，你这样出卖弟兄，跟我们要抓的人根本没分别。From today onwards, you're no longer one of us.
Just like that?
Just like that. You know I came here today as a friend to warn you about a thing. He will come after you. And if he doesn't, someone else will. I can't protect you. So please, be careful.
So after everything I've done for you all, this is how you repay me?
No. This is how you repay me. You think about that?
Why don't you go and rest downstairs?
I'm fine.
I will call you,
I'm fine. Why don't you go? Get some rest.
Mariam?
Goodness.
awake. Where am I?
You're in my house. And you woke up just in time. Lunch is ready.
Sorry.
Here. Sit down. Carefully.
I'm feeling a bit thirsty.
Where's the water?
It's in the kitchen.
Good.
I'll go with you.
Yeah. I'm also not used to it. The two of them helping each other.
Gotong royong.
Gotong royong. They were worried for you. The both of them.
So many days never eat proper food. Better eat more.
Thank you. Where's Mark and Dennis?
Uncle Liam, so sorry we're late. You remember the other day I mentioned I'm bringing my nephew
No.
Dennis to...
I beg your pardon.
我不想看到他，我帮不了你，也帮不了他。
Why? Why won't you help us?
我说了，我不想看到他。你们走吧。
Uncle Liam, why? Did we do something wrong?
我不想帮他，请你们走吧。
Your son disappeared during the Suching massacre. Now that it's in the news that I'm defending a Keppentai torture, that's why you won't help me, isn't it?
Uncle Liam, he has to go to court in 6 days' time.
It's okay, Mark. If he can't see beyond his own emotions, then I don't need his help.
Yeah, please go and don't come back.
It's okay, I don't intend to come back either. Let's go, Mark. Son of a...
Dennis.
What now? Sorry, Mr. Da Silva.
Save it. My office, now.
Mr. Da Silva,
Close the door.
What's going on? Your contacts came through.
As I knew they would, this mystery thriller continues to astound.
What's this?
It's a file. Really, Dennis?
Lim Tae-siong. This is a police record on Lim Tae-siong, the name that Nakamura keeps mentioning in his drunken stupor. So, Nakamura is Lim Tae-siong?
Of course. I always repeat my own name ad nauseum when I'm in a drunken stupor. Read the file. The first thing you'll notice is the fingerprints do not match. But even though Nakamura isn't Lim Tae-siong, the file does reveal Nakamura's true identity.
Nakamura? He's one of us. Nakamura is a Singaporean. I'd like to see my client. Please?
Must be nice to have friends in high places, Mr. Cheung.
It has its moments.
Less than a week to the trial. I hope you got it all figured out, otherwise this bastard's going straight to the firing squad.
Thanks for the vote of confidence.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't want to talk to me, it's fine. I'll leave you alone. Tae-lin. Lim Tae-lin. Your younger brother was Lim Tae-siong. You worked for a Japanese businessman who worked with the British government in the early 30s. That's how you picked up the language. But obviously, not the culture. It seems your previous employer never taught you the proper way to wear the yukata. Right over left is for dressing corpses, not the living. Now, I don't know why this whole charade. Maybe you lost your mind. But I'm done playing with you. If you want to die, so be it. But I hope Lim Tae-siong is proud of you. Has it ever occurred to you that maybe your brother is out there looking for you?
Mate. You are right. 我不是 Nakamura.
But you're wrong. I don't want to die. I deserve to die. Why? My mother used to tell us, help your brother's boat across, and your own will reach the shore. And then she died. My father too. We were still in school, Ashong and I, less than 10 years old. They left us nothing but a house. And then the Japanese came. They took our house, and they took Ashong away, and left me with less than nothing. People told me, your brother is dead. He must have died during the Sukching, but I didn't believe them. I was always searching for Ashong. I came across a military transport vehicle while I was getting food and supplies. Everyone inside, all Japanese soldiers, all dead. All dead. One of the dead men was a warrant officer, Nakamura. He was just transferred to Singapore. You want to know why the charade? It was supposed to be a one-time thing. And yes, I was out of my mind. I had a crazy idea. It was my one chance of finding my brother. One chance of surviving this terrible war.
Please, no, I don't know.
I was the one whom people feared. I was no longer weak. I was no longer hungry. The craziest thing is, the more I become Warrant Officer Nakamura, the less I was living in fear. But I had to pay a price. Warrant Officer Nakamura was a Kempeitai interrogator. So, I had to be a Kempeitai interrogator. I had to cross a line. I had to interrogate my own people. I had to torture them.
Now, you understand why I must die.
Wait. You were a Kimpe Thai interrogator. So naturally they assume you only spoke Japanese. So they would have given you an interpreter. Hojo. Hojo was an interpreter for the Japanese during the occupation.
He was one of several.
So you knew him? You knew Hojo?
He is the best. To some officers, he was more than an interpreter.
Do you remember interrogating a girl? Volunteer nurse. Chinese.
I interrogate many women, teachers, housewives.
June! Damn it! Her name is June Chiang!
Nurses, teachers.
You remember interrogating?
I told you! I don't know. Maybe. Mr. Chang. Mr. Chang. Am I still worth defending?
We are not open yet.
I'm here on business. Inform Guan Meng that Major Jones is here to see him.
Can I get you one?
I don't drink on duty. Besides, I'm not the one staring a rape accusation in the face.
She's lying. That bitch is lying.
But that's the thing, Guan Meng. Why would she lie?
To bring me down. Someone in my position, the list of enemies I have is longer than my arm.
Well, if I opened an investigation into this matter, then we would know if Miss June Chang was blowing a lot of hot air or telling the truth.
There will be no investigation.
Well, it's not as if I have a lot of free time on my hands. And you are a pillar of our community.
Who is helping you keep this country under control? If I were to be incapacitated, who would help you demobilize the MPAJ? Or stop the profiteers from stealing all the food supplies for themselves? And I hope you appreciate the monthly contributions I make.
Exactly. Which is why I'm here to give you a piece of friendly advice. Get June Chiang off your back before she brings you down. And the rest of us with you.
No, thank you. I couldn't eat another morsel.
But you must eat. You need all the nutrition you can get to get you back on your feet.
Really, I'm fine.
If she doesn't want to eat, don't force her, please. When she's hungry, she will know where to look for food.
Some tomato puree for you?
June Chiang.
No. Thank you.
Leave there. I wash. Would you, like some assistance?
Oh, you put this here. I go and keep outside. They said you sat by my side these last 3 days, together with Park.
I'm your aunt. We're family. That's what family does.
Thank you, Aunt Emma.
There's something I need to tell you. That day, when you ran off with that boy, your pack gave his blessing for you to return with me. I've already booked a passage on a ship to England. Our passage. We leave on Saturday. All that's needed now is for you to give your consent to return. You only need to tell the people here that you want to go. Home to England. With me.
What do you mean this doesn't change anything? This changes everything. Now that we know Nakamura's true identity, all I'm asking, in light of this new and sudden information, is for an extension. Major Jones says, if it was another man responsible for the 4 murders and the torture, we need to produce that man.
We can't, because that man was Lim Tae Lin.
Alias Nakamura. We've come full circle. What do you want to do?
How are you holding up?
I should be asking you that question. You look terrible. And I'm the one facing the death sentence. Why are you here, George? I'll be seeing you at court anyway later when I take the stand.
I couldn't sleep the whole night. You are here because of me. And I want to tell the tribunal that I was the one who gave you that pamphlet. I'm serious.
I don't doubt it. But you won't do it.
Why not?
Because I say so. You did give it to me, but you didn't force me to take it. And it won't help me at all to have my own lawyer arrested for sedition.
Someone could take over for me. Dennis, for example.
You okay?
I'm fine. Lieutenant Ward, I still have nightmares about it. How are you able to still put yourself in danger after experiencing so much violence and death?
Because I'm a doer, and you're a thinker, George. But in this case, I'm the one doing the thinking. And we shall never talk about that pamphlet and your connection to it ever again. Is that understood? Good. Sergeant Asalam came to me, alone, to provide me with a means of escape. I refused. I did not tell him to harm or kill Lieutenant Colonel Holmes, nor did he tell me of any plans he had to do so.
Thank you, Major.
Major Habibullah, despite being a war hero, you must have faced some prejudice.
I had my fair share, yes.
His posting to Singapore and becoming what is essentially an office clerk must also have been humiliating to a man of your valor.
Your Honor, my learned friend should stick to the facts and evidence instead of...
I will allow the Lieutenant Colonel to continue.
And Lieutenant Colonel Holmes was, how shall I say, not a very nice man at all, was he?
If you must know, he was an absolute bastard.
So what you're saying is Lieutenant Colonel Holmes deserved to die. Because he represented everything that you hated about the British. A people who oppressed yours, who forced you to fight for their cause and lose an arm, who were the real enemies instead of the Japanese.
Yes. But I did not order his death.
Thank you, Major Habibullah.
I am not an enemy of Great Britain. I am an enemy of injustice. The injustice suffered not just by me, but by people like me. The injustice suffered by my fellow Indian officers and soldiers. The injustice suffered by the coolies at Batang Pahit. And the people in Singapore and Malaya who put their trust in the British only to be let down and oppressed by the Japanese. And when faced with oppression, I did what anyone would do. Educated myself and asked questions. I'm not a traitor. I am a soldier. And my fight and my struggle is for the freedom of my people.
Jai Hind. Jai Hind. Jai Hind. Jai Hind. Jai Hind. Jai Hind.
Order.
Jai Hind. Jai Hind.
Order.
Jai Hind. Jai Hind. Jai Hind. Jai Hind.
Order.
Jai Hind. Jai Hind.
Order in the court.
Jai Hind.
I said order. Sit.
Jai Hind.
Joy Hind.
I'm so sorry. You got hurt because of me. Mariam, there's something I need to ask you.
What? Karen.
Will you marry me?
We...
No. She says no. You're coming home with me.
Why are you doing this?
Think about it. How old are you? And besides, have you asked your dad for permission? Doesn't he have to consent to this?
We should have never met you. Life in the kampung was fine. Until you stuck your nose in. Why do you have to spoil everything?
I'm sorry. We have to go home now.
Mariam.
We need to be patient. These things take time. Everyone's trying to do their best for you.
Has anyone given a thought to what I want?
Mariam.
Yes. What do you want, Marge? Tell everyone what you want. Come on, Marge. We've spoken about this. Now's the time to tell everyone what's been decided.
What's going on?
Before Karim took her away, Ahmed already gave his consent for her to return with me to England. I've booked passage on a ship back to England. Marge was supposed to tell you about this, but it appears that task has fallen to me. What is it?
I need more time to decide.
But we don't have more time. The boat leaves day after tomorrow.
I'm afraid that is your problem, not hers.
Marge, the time has come to make a decision. Them or me?
I want to be with Karen.
Mariam.
Everything I've done, everything I do, it's for her good.
On the charge of murder and abetment of murder, the court has had to contend with the testimony of a man, Nisar Ahmed, who is himself a murderer. And not only that, the court has had to rely on the debunked testimony of a corrupt officer, Major Naidu, and the jaundiced account of a British administrative officer, Captain Leslie. As such, there is not enough evidence to convict. On the charge of sedition, there is no evidence that Major Habibullah Khan was trying to proselytize. However, the irrefutable fact remains he was found in possession of seditious material, and for an officer of the British Army, that is punishable by death. As much as the facts and evidence of the case must be considered, what must also be weighed in this trial is character. Major Habibullah Khan did save the life of Lieutenant Colonel Selwyn. He proved himself not to be a traitor, but, in his own words, a soldier. The sentence of death shall be suspended and the defendant, Major Habibullah Khan, shall be dishonourably discharged. As long as he does not set foot within the bounds of India or the Crown Colony of Ceylon, the sentence shall remain suspended. However, should he be apprehended within those limits, the full sentence shall be carried out.
Yes?
Sorry, I know it's late. I'm considering giving up the Nakamura case.
Why?
Long story short, Nakamura is not Nakamura. He's a Singaporean man impersonating a Japanese Kempeitai officer. There's this other thing, and Nakamura, or Lim THIAN as he's called, he confessed to the truth. It's possible that he was the Kempeitai officer who interrogated you.
So, you're considering giving up this case because of me?
Well, not entirely because of you, but yes.
That's rather selfish.
I beg your pardon?
You're only being selfish.
June, I came in here to explain to you
And
why...
you did. But you're only thinking of yourself. What a great person you would be if you give up this case on principle. Treading the high moral ground.
June, I'm not treading on high moral ground
I'm not
here.
giving you permission to drop this case. It wouldn't change what has happened to me. And it wouldn't change who I am anymore. if you decide to give up on Nakamura, or whoever he is, do it for the right reasons. But I hope you remember who you are as a man and as a lawyer. You're trying a case. That's an opportunity I'll never get.
Soldier. Hey, soldier. Are you sleeping?
No.
I heard they let you go.
Not exactly.
But it is your last night here, right? Tomorrow you'll be walking out of here. Going home.
I will be walking out of here, yes. But I will never be able to go home.
If it makes you feel better, I'll never be able to go home either. We are both homeless children of Singapore. What was the song you keep singing? The first night we met.
That song. It's about not knowing where you came from or where you're going.
Remind me, please. It is our last night here together.
Sometimes I feel like a motherless child. Sometimes I feel like a motherless child. Sometimes I feel like a motherless child. A long way from home. A long way from home. Sometimes I feel like I'm almost done. Sometimes I feel like I'm almost done. Sometimes I feel like I'm almost done. And a long, long way from home. A long way from home.
Yes, sir. I understand. I'm sure something can be worked out. Goodbye, sir.
You've been pretty much useless in assisting me with my niece, Margaret Barrow.
Now, you just listen
All
here.
these carrots, every stick. The only thing you've succeeded in doing is making me look like a fool, making the British military administration look like fools. Hell, I'd even go so far as to say you've humiliated us British. Thank God I didn't rely on you entirely.
You did this?
Yes, I did. Now, Let's take care of my niece. Once and for all.